Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
In fact, he joins us now to flesh out that report that he came out with. Indranil, good morning and thank you for speaking to CNBC TV18. I want to start by asking you about the fiscal deficit targets that the government has. You think it would be a tall ask, this 3.2% for this year and 3% for next?
Good morning. We think that the government will likely stick to the 3.2% of GDP fiscal deficit target this year, in the sense that, this is really a re-switching of fund flows from treasury bills to the long end. Next year as well, it's I think more likely that the government will stick to the 3.2% fiscal deficit target, because after all, even recently they had reiterated their call for fiscal consolidation.
So, good morning, Indranil. What's the impact on bonds, you think? This is priced in 7.3 at best?
I mean, I think bonds will keep on drifting higher unless there is some signal from either the RBI or the MOF that they want to cool down the GSEC market. Now, I think, either there is some kind of a statement, or, increasingly there has to be some infusion of liquidity, either through, buybacks or through RBI OMO purchases, because, the RBI should have been putting in about $30 billion this year. Right now, it has put in about $7 billion. So there is scope for a lot of OMO till March.
Yeah, but it's not been forthcoming from the Reserve Bank. So if it doesn't come, what will you? Where will yields go?
So it's hard to say, but then clearly, the bond market is looking for a signal before it peaks off, because I think bonds are oversold, but there has to be a signal from either the RBI or the Ministry of Finance before someone ventures out to buy.
So, do you see a sell-off in GSECs delay lending rate cuts further, Indranil?
Obviously, if your risk-free keeps on drifting up, how can, the headline lending rate come down? So, if you think about it, in the last, since I think the August policy, the risk-free has now drifted up almost 80 basis points.
Okay. Nisa, but what, 7.31, 7.32, 7.35, what is your level expectation?
I don't really quote a number, but I think that, they have to come in with a statement for bonds to peak off.
All right. Let's wait and see today if Reserve Bank says or does anything in terms of market intervention. Thank you very much, Indranil Gupta, for joining us this morning.